I'm just kind of enjoying the fact that it's working at all because, you guys didn't see all the stuff that happened this morning beforehand. It was pretty entertaining when all the lights started going off and on really fast.
Well, here's the deal. Matt ordered another bulb for one of our main front wash professional television lights that we use here at Texas Big Star's professional show.
which are not properly dimmed right now.
You watch your language.
Well, we're solving problems.
We replaced the bulb that went out, and it's a 500-watt bulb, everybody. Now, I'm going to digress and do a little bit of math for you. When you're in the industry, like we've been, you kind of figure out things, and you have to plug in stuff all the time, different places. Volts into watts gets amps. So watts divided by volts.
Are you really going to do this right now?
Hey. Draw it out. Draw it out.
I don't know. I mean,
here's a quick thing.
Does anybody really want Brian to do this right now?
All right, our Twitch family. If you would like to hear a practical way to keep from blowing breakers in the house.
Oh, okay, if you're going to do that.
Yeah. Here's the thing. So you've got a 1,500-watt hair dryer. Here's the thing. On a regular 20-amp circuit, what you plug into the wall is only putting out 20 amps.
But most people don't have a 20-amp circuit. Most of them are 15-amp, don't you think?
In the new houses, they are putting 15-amp circuits in.
You mean 20?
No, in the new houses, a lot of them are just going with 15 amps.
I thought 15 was normal.
No.
Where are you from, man?
I'm from the old school, and I know electricians that will not even put they won't put a 14-aug American wire gauge. They won't wire a house with 14-aug. They'll do it with 12-aug like we did back in the 70s. Which would carry a 20-amp circuit.
All right.
But nowadays...
I just thought 15 was more normal. I know you can get 20, but I thought 15 was like the standard.
It is in the last 10 years. It's cheaper.
I mean in the last 30 years.
No. Listen, if you don't build right... So anyway,
I'm sorry. I just really thought you had it flipped. So okay. So your story is
back in the day. I mean,
20 is what you go.
20 was historically what you would use, and you use a 12-aug or AW American wire gauge. But now they're putting 14-aug, a thinner wire, and just 15-amp circuits.
If you just notice, if you were listening to Brian, and I'm starting to wonder if anybody was, but I mean, but there's been no activity since we started this conversation.
Here we go. Somebody help me.
Other than Yay Math, and that was by JB. So thank you, JB, for encouraging us. But if you just notice what he said, it's kind of like shotguns. The lower the number, the bigger the bore.
Right.
And so when you're lower gauge in the electrician...
Like your golf score.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so you got a 1,500-watt hair dryer.
Right.
Well, and you have a 110 circuit, right? 110 volts coming out of the plug.
Right.
Powering that. What you do is you take 15, right? 1,500 watts. So volts, 110 goes into 1,500 how many times? A little less than 15, like 14.3.
I am totally distracted right now by how excited you are.
And that's how many amps you're pulling. And if you're only on a 15-amp circuit, you can't plug anything else into that circuit. I mean, if you plug in a lamp or something, I mean, you don't even have you have less than 1 amp to work with.
Sometimes I wish there was a way to capture what I experience when these shows are done.
You mean
other
depression and nausea?
No, I mean you're so incredibly enthusiastic about this, which is great. I appreciate that.